Have you ever gotten a call from your boss with an urgent, last-minute request? Maybe they need you to wire some money for a secret acquisition or send over sensitive company data right away. You hear their voice, it sounds exactly like them. The urgency feels real, so you do it. But what if I told you that wasn't your boss on the phone? What if it was a computer program perfectly mimicking their voice? Welcome to the unsettling world of deepfake phishing. It's a new frontier in cybercrime. And it's a lot scarier than a sketchy email with bad grammar. Forget what you think you know about phishing. This isn't about spotting fake links anymore. This is about questioning what you see and hear with your own eyes and ears. So, what exactly is a deepfake? The term combines deep learning and fake. It's a type of artificial intelligence that can be trained on existing audio and video of a person to create brand new, completely fabricated content. It can make someone say or do things they never actually did. In the early days, deepfakes were clunky and easy to spot. You'd see weird artifacts, unnatural blinking, or a robotic tone of voice. But the technology has evolved at a terrifying speed. Now AI can clone a voice with just a few seconds of audio. Think about all the audio of your CEO that might be online, from conference calls, interviews, or even social media posts. That's all a scammer needs to create a convincing fake. This is where phishing comes in. Traditional phishing tries to trick you into clicking a link or giving up your password. Deepfake phishing, also known as vishing or voice phishing, takes it to a whole new level of personal manipulation. The scammer doesn't just send an email pretending to be your boss. They call you sounding exactly like them. Let's walk through a typical scenario. It's a Friday afternoon and you're wrapping up your work. Your phone rings, and the caller ID might even show your CEO's name. You pick up, and you hear their voice, a little stressed, explaining a highly confidential and time-sensitive situation. They say they're in the middle of a top-secret merger, and they need you to urgently transfer a large sum of money to a new vendor's account to seal the deal. They emphasize secrecy. Don't tell anyone. This is just between us for now. They might even drop a few personal details they found on your social media to make it more believable. Like, how was that vacation you posted about? The pressure is immense. The request is coming from the highest authority in your company, and it sounds completely legitimate. Your instinct is to act quickly and be the helpful employee, but that's exactly what the criminals are counting on. And it's not just a hypothetical threat. This is happening right now. In one of the most famous cases, a UK-based energy firm's CEO was tricked into wiring over €200,000 to a fraudulent bank account. He was completely convinced he was on the phone with his boss, the head of the parent company. He recognized the slight German accent and the melody of his boss's voice. The AI had copied it perfectly. By the time they realized it was a scam, the money was gone, routed through multiple accounts and impossible to trace. More recently, a finance worker at a multinational firm was duped into paying out $25 million after attending a video conference call with what he thought were his colleagues, including the chief financial officer. But every single person on that call, except for him, was a deepfake recreation. This wasn't just a voice clone, it was a full-blown deepfake video call. The sophistication is escalating. So, how on earth are we supposed to protect ourselves and our companies from something this advanced? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but the solutions are surprisingly down to earth. The key isn't necessarily having better technology. It's about having better human processes and a healthy dose of skepticism. First, and this is the most important rule, establish a clear protocol for sensitive requests. Any request involving transferring money, changing payment details, or sharing confidential data must require multi-factor verification. This means it can't be approved based on just an email or a phone call, no matter who it appears to come from. A simple but effective method is to have a designated secondary channel for confirmation. If you get an urgent call from your CEO, your company policy should be to hang up and call them back on a known, trusted number. Not the number they called from and not a number they give you during the call. Use the official number from your company directory. Another crucial step is creating a culture of security awareness. Everyone in the company, from the intern to the C-suite, needs to be educated about the existence of deepfake scams. Run regular training sessions. Share real-world examples. The goal isn't to make everyone paranoid, but to empower them to pause and question unusual requests. Encourage employees to speak up if something feels off, without fear of getting in trouble for slowing things down. It's far better to delay a legitimate transaction by 5 minutes for verification than to instantly lose millions of dollars to a scam. The new mantra should be verify, then trust. Let's also talk about listening for the red flags. While deepfake audio is getting incredibly good, it's not always perfect. Sometimes you might notice an unusual emotional tone. The voice might sound flat or lack the normal ups and downs of a real conversation. There might be odd background noises or an unnatural pace to the speech. Any mention of extreme urgency, secrecy, or pressure to bypass normal procedures is a massive red flag. Scammers use these tactics to make you panic and prevent you from thinking clearly. If you feel that rush of adrenaline and pressure, take a deep breath. That feeling itself is a warning sign. Also, be mindful of your digital footprint. Scammers often do their homework. They'll scour LinkedIn, company websites, and social media to gather information they can use to make their scam more convincing. They might know your job title, your manager's name, or details about a recent project. While it's hard to be completely invisible online, think twice about the professional and personal details you share publicly. For companies, it's also time to think about technical defenses. There are emerging technologies designed to detect deepfakes, analyzing audio and video files for subtle artifacts that are invisible to the human eye and ear. While this is a technological arms race, incorporating detection tools can add another layer of security. Ultimately, our best defense against deepfake phishing is our own critical thinking. Technology will always be a double-edged sword. AI can create these incredible fakes, but it can also be used to detect them. In the meantime, the human element remains the most critical line of defense. Remember, it's okay to be cautious. It's okay to question authority when a request is out of the ordinary. A real boss will appreciate your diligence in protecting the company's assets. A fake one will just get frustrated and hang up. So the next time you get that high-pressure call, remember what you've learned today. Pause, breathe, think about the established procedures, and most importantly, hang up and verify through a trusted channel. That single action could be the difference between a normal workday and a corporate disaster. The CEO didn't call you. A very clever computer program did. Don't fall for it. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on staying safe in our increasingly digital world. Stay vigilant, and I'll see you in the next video.